Come on in here, people. This morning we're going to talk about the Texas janitor that got caught urinating in people and his workers drinking water, infecting people with STDs. You right. You heard it right. A Texas janitor got caught urinating and drinking water, and people and his workers drinking water, infecting people with STDs. People is sick. This happened in Houston. Houston janitor who urinated in water bottles at a doctor's office, spreading STDs to workers, sentenced to prison time. Wow. This is the original story. A janitor with STD gives office worker incurable disease after repeatedly urinating in her water bottle. From then on, she no longer drank from the dispenser and bought her own water bottle to fill. Wow. Okay, let me read the original story first. Okay, janitor with STD gives office worker incurable disease while repeatedly urinating in her water bottle, investigators said. The suspect told police he had a sickness. This happened in Houston, Texas. A man with multiple sexually transmitted and communicable diseases is accused of intentionally spreading infection to an office worker by repeatedly urinating in her water bottle, according to court documents. Lucio Catarino, Catarino Diaz, 50, has been charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Houston police said the disturbing occurrences happened at a doctor office along Houston's East Freeway, where the victim was employed for 20 years. He was working there for 20 years. The victim was. According to court documents, there was a 5-gallon water dispenser at the medical practice that was used by staff and others. It was the type of dispenser that had hot and cold settings and situated in a common area to be shared. On August the 30th, an employee dispensed water from it and noticed it had a funny taste and smell. The woman said after noticing the water tasted sour, she dumped it out. Ooh. From then on, she no longer drank from the dispenser and brought her own water bottle to fill. The next incident occurred in late September. The woman said she left her personal bottle, which was half filled with water, on her desk. When she went to drink the water a day or so later, she noticed it had the same type of funky taste and smell she encountered in the shared dispenser. She dumped the water out and threw her personal bottle away. Afterward, she purchased another bottle to bring to work. One day, a co-worker offered to pour her some coffee in the bottle, but when she removed the cap, she noticed there was a yellowish liquid inside. Ew. The woman smelled it and realized it was urine. Houston police said they took the bottle on to the on-site physician who ran a lab test on the liquid. Results confirmed it was indeed urine. They shared their findings with another co-worker who then remarked that she too had a similar strange occurrence of what they experienced. Yuck. Since the office did not have security cameras, the woman whose water bottle had been violated purchased a small camera from Amazon and attached it to her computer. Within a short period of time, the motion detector alerted there was movement near the camera. The woman reviewed her independent surveillance setup, which showed a disgusting act. According to investigators, cameras showed the janitor uncap the water bottle on the woman's desk, unzip his pants, and place his private part inside the bottle. Ew. After urinating inside the bottle, he recapped the water bottle and placed it back on the desk. Footage showed him repeating the vile act twice over a few days. The woman immediately contacted the police, who went out to question Diaz. Investigators say during questioning, Diaz admitted that he did it with malicious intent, according to documents. He allegedly told police that he had a sickness and did not know how many times he urinated in the workers' drinking supply. Blood and urine samples were obtained from Diaz, and results indicated he tested positive for two sexually transmitted diseases. One of them was incurable, document states. The victim also had lab work done and learned that she had contacted the incurable disease. Doctors said it could have been transmitted to her after she came into direct contact with Diaz's body fluids. Ew. Doctors also said the disease can weaken the immune system and in some cases be life-threatening. Ew. Wow. That's sick. That is sick. Okay, this the updated one. A man with multiple sexually transmitted and communicable diseases was sentenced to 6 years in prison for urinating in office workers' water bottles, resulting in the victims contracting herpes, simplex 1, and hepatitis A. Lucio Diaz was sentenced on Tuesday after pleading guilty to an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon charge. According to prosecutors, Diaz already served more than 2 years behind bars. He will be eligible for parole after serving 3 years of his 6-year sentence. Houston police said the disturbing occurrence happened at a doctor's office along Houston East Freeway, where the victim was employed for 20 years. According to court documents, there was a 5-gallon dispenser at the medical practice that was used by staff and others. It was the type of dispenser that had hot and cold settings and situated in a common area to be shared. Yeah. So she contacted hepatitis and the herpes simplex virus because he wanted to urinate in people water. Yuck. That is disgusting.
An update to a story that you first. Investigators now say 13 people have come forward in the case of Lucio Diaz. He is the janitor accused.
13 people have done came forward behind what this man had did, urinating in their water.
Accused of urinating in a woman's water bottle and giving her an incurable STD. The woman says she set up a spy camera at the doctor's office where she worked off the East Freeway and captured the 50-year-old urinating in her bottle. He is now charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and in jail on a $75,000 bond.
This was in Houston, Texas. Y'all like and hit the subscribe button to continue to see more stories like this.